Hi guys, Bill, Mufasajeep here. A couple of weeks ago when we did the Arctech brace, Apex brace on the Dana 44 there, I when I took that module out of the back, I didn't video it, but it puked a whole bunch of the differential fluid all over my shoe, which was not cool, but it happened. So we're getting ready to take a longer trip today, and what I wanted to do is I want to open up the diff, open up the fill port on the diff. So I'm going to open up the fill port on the diff, and I know I lost some in taking that module out because it dropped that diff fluid onto my shoe. I want to check it, and I'm going to fill it. So to do that, all you need is your ratchet. So one ratchet, some oil, 75-85. This is a GL5 high performance. Um, it's exactly what they were saying that we should use on these. So that's what I'm going to be using. And then some thread tape to go back around that drain port when we put it back in. So we're going to go ahead and get started real quick, and we'll get this thing checked and filled. And it just takes a minute, and it's a good thing to change your fluids every, I think, 15,000 miles. I think they say. And then obviously I'm not there yet on this one, but because I puked some out, I definitely want to double check and make sure that I'm not low, because we don't want to make a 100-mile trip with these big tires and all this with it running low on that diff fluid. So let's get in here and we're going to take a quick look. I got a pan underneath just in case it starts to leak out. Plus, the way you fill these, I'll explain to you. We're going to take this plug right here out. So you just put your ratchet on there. We're going to back this guy out of here. I got the pan just in case it pukes some out. I don't think it should though, because it should be a little low because of what it puked out, but who knows? We'll see. That's what I thought. We're definitely low. This should, when this is full, you'll have some starting to weep out of here. So we're gonna set ourselves up to once we fill it, put that plug back in, because it'll be dropping some of it out. So we'll get this guy down here. We're gonna take this, and they say they take the yellow, but I got this Permatex, and it says it's chemical resistant and withstands up to 287 287 degrees. So I think this is going to be the right stuff. I didn't just go to Ace and buy like this stuff that you would use on plumbing. I went to an auto parts store, so this is, I mean, it should be specific to vehicles. It feels a little thicker than the stuff you'd get for your house for plumbing supply. So we just want to take this and wrap our threads, so we don't want to go back in and have it not seal. So we just want to make about 2 or 3 loops around here, and this is just to make sure once we put this plug back in, it has a good seal. Let's just rip it off there. Ooh. Yeah, this stuff is definitely thicker than the stuff you'd get at Home Depot or Lowe's. So we just want to make sure it's all in the right place. There we go. It's good. We got it coated pretty good. We're going to flip it upside down there. I'm going to grab my funnel and start filling this until it starts like dripping back out. And then we know we have this diff is will be full, and we know we're not running it low like I think we were before. So grab our funnel. There's not much room in here, so that's why I got the funnel out, because I figured it's gonna be hard to tip this big thing. Like right here, that's not gonna work so well, I thought. And who knows, maybe, oh, see? I'm probably gonna have to hold that up. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Got our fluid. We're gonna go ahead and open this up. I don't know about you guys, but gear oil is the nastiest smelling stuff on the planet. It's so like, I'm a weird guy, I guess, because I don't like the smell of PB Blaster, and I don't like the smell of gear oil. It's just gross. Blech. Blech. Ugh, it's horrible. That is the worst smell in the world. So we're gonna keep filling this. No, we got the right angle here. I'm gonna just I gotta get it tipped up a little higher. We want to fill this until we see it start puking back out of that hole. Yeah, I've put quite a bit in it. I'm surprised it's that low. But it did puke out quite a bit. I'm glad we're checking it before we make this trip. There we go. So that seems nice and full. Starting to puke out of there, so we're good. Now we can go back in. I just want to double check it. Maybe it was just puking out because this thing, when I pulled it out, it pulled some out with it. So we're just gonna tip that back in here. Better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, it's definitely full. So just double checked it. It's full. We're good. Take our little plug and put it back in there. I'm really glad we checked this because what it puked out didn't seem like a lot, but it actually was, because I think I just put about half of that thing in there. So we were pretty low by taking that little module off the back when it puked out of there. So, and this is you don't have to really go crazy on cranking this down. I think it's only like 25 or 35 foot-pounds they call for. So we're just gonna give it a couple bumps, and that's good. So let's put our tape back. Snap it in there. There we go. And now we know we're ready for a trip. I'm gonna come back, I'll wipe this off, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here in a second. And we're good to go. It's just that easy. So the only thing different when you're draining your fluid and you're redoing your fluid, there's a plug directly underneath the center here. So what you do is you put your pan in place, you take your plug all the way out, you let it drain out, and then you take this plug out, put that plug back, take this plug out and fill it just like I just did. We're gonna fill it till it starts puking out of the face there, and once it starts spilling out of the face, then it's full. So it's not very technical. You're like, oh, if it's leaking out of the front, then it's full. So it's a pretty simple process. Anybody could really do it as long as you got a ratchet, a catch pan, and your supplies. I mean, it's easy stuff. So I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys on how to check your fluid. If you take that plug out and nothing comes out, then you're a little low. Also, the back of that plug, when you take that plug out, not that one, but the one underneath, it's actually got a magnet. So if you pull that bottom plug out and you look at that magnet, it's got a bunch of metal shards. That's probably not a good sign. It probably means that the teeth inside your differential are getting chewed up. So then that would instigate you to go ahead and pull the face off and inspect your gears. But everything seemed pretty good. I didn't take that bottom plug out, but we know we're full and we're ready for this longer trip today. So again, Bill, Mufasajeep, like, subscribe, comment, and we got some more videos here queued up, ready to go, and just stay tuned.